Ma'am, could I have just a little something to eat? I only have this $1. The old veteran stood outside the small grocery store in Tacoma, Washington, holding out a crumpled dollar bill, his voice soft and weary. Customers hurried past without a glance, some muttering under their breath about handouts while others pretended not to hear. A few younger shoppers even smirked as they walked by, one whispering loudly enough, "$1 won't buy anything these days. Maybe try praying for a miracle." But one woman stopped in her tracks, her heart suddenly heavy. Her name was Emily Carter, 32 years old, a struggling waitress and single mom who had come to the store with her last $20 to buy basics for her kids that week. She had been counting every penny after losing shifts, whispering her own desperate prayers for provision each night. Yet when she saw the veteran, gray hair under a faded Navy cap from the Gulf War era, wearing a thin jacket with service patches worn from years of hard times, leaning on a cane with quiet dignity, she couldn't walk away. She looked at his tired eyes that still carried the weight of service and sacrifice, then at her own small basket of essentials. Something deep inside urged her forward. Without a word at first, she took his arm gently and led him inside the store. "Sir, let's get you what you need," she said softly. Ignoring the curious stares, Emily filled a cart with real food: rice, fresh bread, milk, eggs, meat, canned goods, fruit, enough for weeks. The veteran protested quietly, "Ma'am, I can't pay for any of this." But Emily just smiled through her own worry and replied, "Today you don't have to." At checkout, she paid with every dollar she had, including the 20 that was meant for her family. The total came to far more than she expected, but she handed over the cash anyway, leaving herself with nothing but the $1 the veteran had offered back to her. He looked at her with tears in his eyes, placed a weathered hand on her shoulder and spoke in a calm, steady voice. "Young lady, you've given from your need, not your extra. That's the kind of heart heaven notices. Before this weekend's, your table will never be empty again. It's been marked." Emily smiled politely, thinking it was just grateful words from a kind old man, as he thanked her again and walked slowly away with the bags. She drove home empty-handed but somehow lighter, trusting God would provide as he always had in tight times. But 2 days later, everything changed. An anonymous donor contacted her through her church, saying they'd heard about her act of kindness and wanted to help. They paid her rent for a year, stocked her kitchen full, and even set up a college fund for her children. Word spread quietly in the community, and soon better job offers came. Tips poured in at work and provision flowed like never before. Emily dropped to her knees that night, tears of awe streaming down. "Thank you, Lord. You saw what I did for that veteran and multiplied it beyond anything I deserved." Sometimes God tests our hearts not with big things, but with one small choice to honor someone who once gave everything for us. Helping a begging veteran with her very last dollars opened blessings Emily could never have imagined. If this story moved you and reminded you that kindness to our veterans always comes back multiplied, comment "kindness" below so more people remember to honor those who served. God bless our troops.